Do you have air bubbles shooting out of your pool's return jets? You've likely got air in your pool pump system. Luckily, it's easy to troubleshoot. Here's how to fix air in a pool pump. Check it out. Real quick, before we continue, if you want more help taking care of your pool, be sure to grab our free pool care cheat sheet at swimuniversity.com/cheat sheet. It's totally free and will help you keep your pool clean and clear all season long. So how does air get in your pool pump in the first place? When you see air bubbles in the pool, it's likely that air is entering via the suction side of your pool. This is especially common when you open your pool in the spring. And there are 3 places you need to check to figure out how you're getting air into your pool pump. Number 1, check your skimmers. This is where water is supposed to enter the filtration system. But if there's a problem with the skimmer, there's probably a problem with air in the system. First, check the pool water level. If your pool doesn't have enough water, your skimmers might be pulling in air, which is why you'll see air bubbles in your pool. Be sure your pool's water level sits in the middle of the skimmer's opening. Then, check the skimmer basket. Make sure the skimmer baskets are not damaged and are seated properly to ensure good water suction. Next, check the weir. This is that skimmer flap or door on the front of your skimmer. It's there to trap large debris from entering your filtration system. It also regulates water flow into the system, and sometimes it can get jammed, so make sure it's moving freely. And if your skimmer doesn't have a weir, it's a good idea to install one. Number 2, check the pump. If everything seems to be okay with the skimmer, the problem may be with the pump itself. First, you want to check the pump lid and O-ring. If it's cracked, that's the problem. However, the most common issue is usually with the lid's O-ring. Turn off the pump, remove the lid, and check the O-ring for cracks. Just bend the O-ring between your fingers around the whole O-ring to check for any signs of cracking. If it looks like the O-ring is splitting or dry rotted, it needs to be replaced. If there are no signs of cracking, add a Teflon-based O-ring lubricant to help keep it from drying out. Then check the pump basket. If the basket is cracked, it won't sit correctly in the housing. Replace the broken pump basket and make sure you clean it frequently and keep it properly seated so the lid seals properly. Next, check the drain plugs. On the pump housing, you'll find a drain plug or 2. Make sure that the drain plugs are not loose or leaking. You can also apply some pipe thread sealant tape, aka plumber's tape, for a tighter seal. Number 3, check the unions. If you have an in-ground pool, you might have some unions in the plumbing. These are the threaded connectors between piping that allow you to easily replace your filter equipment without having to cut your pipes. Inside the union, check the O-ring for damage. If you see cracks in the O-ring, replace it. If not, make sure the O-ring is properly seated inside its groove. If the O-ring isn't in its groove, it won't create a proper seal and will allow air to get into the system, which will create air bubbles in the pool. Now, if you want more help maintaining your pool throughout the season, grab our free pool care cheat sheet at swimuniversity.com/cheat sheet. And if you found this video helpful, leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe for more pool maintenance tutorials throughout the season. That's it. Thanks again, and happy swimming.